Welcome to Tampa, Raymond James Stadium, and while it is indeed home to the 2021 Super Bowl champion Buccaneers, it is also the home field for the USF Bulls and the clash that we have in store today. What we have in store today, a clash between a pair of squads from the American. As we'll see, the Charlotte 49ers taking on the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The 49ers will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Fielded in the end zone. It's Alexis. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Bulls offense comes onto the field first today. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. And the Bulls are in the hurry-up. Brown will throw it. Finds his target down the middle. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And that wasn't easy. Hitch route on third down with tight coverage. The receiver doing a great job shielding the defender away from him, catching it and getting the first.
And he didn't squeeze it. It's loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Kept it on the ground on first down. Let's see what they do on second. Back to pass. Grab near the marker. It's McGowan. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
Like QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. Motion from the wide receiver. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Quarterback keeps it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
No gain on the play. Let's go.
This is a money play on third and goal. He'll take it himself. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Charlotte.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Alexis. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, you've got to lock in.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. And the Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up. Now the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's Sullivan. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Third down coming up after the completion. Brown wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Singleton. Coming through with that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The Bulls getting set on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Finding open areas. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on 3rd. Makes the grab. It's Nimrod. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Bulls didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Breaks the tackle. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Caught behind the line. It's Sullivan. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Brown will throw it. Moves around to clear up the vision. He felt the heat, trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. That's the end of the period. Charlotte has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. We'll start this second quarter with a field goal attempt. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. Absolutely center cut. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. The run from the shotgun. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Looking to fire. Almost had the completion. Just missed it.
Man, he was open. He had an opportunity. You just got to look that thing. A lot of times guys are catching it, and as they're catching it, you see their head start to turn to try to think about getting upfield, and they just lose that concentration for a second. A little missed opportunity there for this offense.
Now on the move. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass, it's Harrell. Grabbed in the middle, it's McGowan. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
A run for the quarterback. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Skips away from pressure. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
That's the danger as a defense when you blitz this guy on 3rd down. If you don't get him to the ground right away or someone's out of a gap, his scrambling ability can hurt you, and that's exactly what happened. He saw open field, he took off, and he was able to go get the first down.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the 49ers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Running into the open space. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Another first down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
The 49ers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Here's the pressure. Using his feet to buy time. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run because everybody on defense who's covering has their backs.
Unleashes one deep. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. The offense changing the play. They'll send the tight end in motion. Trying to seal the edge on the right. Lots of running room. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal.
That has got to feel good if you're this offense picking up that first down by running it because we know the struggles they've had this season, particularly on 3rd down. So to come out here, run the ball, keep the drive alive, let's see if they can generate a little bit of momentum.
And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. Looking to get it in. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Fourth down and goal from the 3. The playbook is pretty much wide open here. This is a designed run. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Niners!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So they played keep away and held it for 16 plays on the scoring drive. And closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Alexis. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, David, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut it to a 1-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you know, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Fires to the tight end. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Brown wants to pass. Right on the money. Turning it on. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. The Bulls want to move quickly. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Going to try to get it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you've got to get them locked down. But if you're the D coordinator here, you got to be more selective with your coverage and mix it up, because man coverage against a scrambling quarterback can hurt you.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll bring it out. It's McGowan. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Little touch pass to the receiver. Look out, he's got room. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. the running back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
To the air, it's Harrell. Firing to the right, complete. There he goes. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Makes the catch. It's Olsen. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
To the air on second down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
And this offense is just, they've struggled to get in a rhythm. And I like they take a shot down the field, but interested to see how they can maybe get some easy completions for this quarterback and get him in a little bit of a rhythm.
Wants to throw again. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. And the 49ers in the hurry up. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win and gets a good release.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll run it from the gun. Got room to work. He's loose. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Fires to the big fella. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Bringing the heat. Finds his tight end. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. And the Bulls have this offense rolling.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Here comes the offense on second down. Brown will throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Sullivan. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly, and that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Handoff to the single running back. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage and getting ready.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
Rushes on him. He'll get rid of it. Can't make the grab, in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down, doesn't convert this time. The 49ers will call on their punt team. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David. Oh, a lot of space. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Brown wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. Time has expired here in the quarter, and it's Charlotte on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So the final period starts with a second down play. The play action fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sullivan. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Bulls want to crank the tempo. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. 4th and 1 is one thing, but 4th and 2, sometimes the coaches sort of chicken out at the last minute. Not this time. They go for it and they get it.
I don't disagree. Just that 1 yard does make me think a little bit more. But, dude, I'm going for this. I work on this every single week in practice. I know I get the extra down now, so my third down calls are even different. But 4th and 2, I like the aggressiveness to go get it.
Boom. They'll give it to the back. Oh, he's got some space. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bulls back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but They're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
It'll be 3rd and long. Catch in the middle. It's Sullivan. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Might as well go big or go home. They need a touchdown, and it looks like they're on their way home anyway. They'll go for it on 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. The tackle is made, but he's got it first. From the 6.
4th and 1, turn around, hand it off to your bell cow running back, and let him go move the sticks. Great job.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own, so you've got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms and all the years coaching, everything, you can't quantify it, you can't measure it. And the momentum has swung to the other side. You got to get it back.
Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. To throw, it's Harrell. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. What a nice play, and even with the short return, they're in scoring position at the 18. This offense has it with really good field position. Snagged in the middle. It's Alexis. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give them a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great. The first play needs to be really good. That was a good start. Now we got to keep building on it, and we got to do it in a hurry.
What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Bulls!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Wide open spaces. It's a seam wide open. He's at the Touchdown, Charlotte. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Man, it's nice to be an offensive coordinator when you have this offense because you can just call a couple plays, do what we need to do, make big plays, go down the field, put points on the board. This offense, man, they putting drives together like this. This could be a scary unit.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Alexis. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They go to the ground. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. The Bulls will hustle to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Brown will throw it. It's complete along the sidelines. It's a catch inbounds, and it's a first down.
What a great job outside working that route. Not only did he get to the sticks to make sure he got the first down, but also was able to get himself out of bounds to stop the clock. You could not do that any better in a 2-minute situation.
Caught over the middle. It's Sullivan. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. I know you want to take what the defense gives you, but at this point, you have to push the ball downfield a little more, David.
Yeah, and that's exactly what the defense wants you to do. Check the football down. That's what they're going to give you, but we need scores. Down multiple scores. Got to push the ball down the field. Take more chances.
The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Wants to keep it in the air. Finds his man. It's Isaac.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
Buying some time. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Williams. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. Brown wants to pass, and his throw is incomplete.
Well, they're not able to hook up on that throw, but they need to score now. This juncture of the game, this late in the game, they need a touchdown, they need an onside kick recovered, and they need to score again if they're going to win. The sense of urgency is just off the charts.
That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves them with 3rd and 3. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. 70 seconds left, and they line up for this all-important onside kick. Oh, and he's able to get back on top of it just in the nick of time. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive, Reese. Productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage. You're probably getting blitzed. It's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that's exactly what I want from my offense. Like, listen, they're out of timeouts. I want this clock to tick. Now, we have seen some college coaches across college football continue to run the football and also give up the football and give a gift to the other team. This one's over if I just take a knee.
He gets enough for the first down. Crowd is silent. Chains are moving. Clock still going. And the 49ers come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to throw, it's Harrell. Pulls it in, it's Nicholas. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Quarterback empties his backfield. To the air on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it for the touchdown, and that one just might do it.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Alexis. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking to throw on first down. He'll pull it down. That's caught. It's Sullivan. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything.